Hey there, Whippersnappers. This is Tortoise the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Showdown Little Cup Battles. Today we've got my priority Squirtle team here, and I let in with Blip because I saw they had an Apom on their team, and so I figured I'd go and try and do what everybody always does to me, and switch into Ghost and hope for the... I just wanted to see what the Apom has because they're always so different. But they came in with the Scraggy. I got the burn off, which was good. And then I just let Blip go, and I brought in Calross to get the Stealth Rocks up. And then I switched into Crusher here, because Crusher can pretty much resist anything that Scraggy's got. So I let the burn kind of take effect. It goes for the Drain Punch. I'm going to go for the Brick Break and get Scraggy off the field, which is very, very nice. Getting rid of that Scraggy is good. Then they bring in Phantump. I decided to leave Crusher in and go for the Gunk Shot, which lands and it takes out Phantump. Super effective against its grass typing, which is awesome. Then Apom does come in finally, and it uses its Fake Out on Crusher. Crusher comes in with the Bullet Punch, just as kind of like a suicide run. It dies to its own life orb damage there. Then I bring Tip Top in, go for the Fake Out on the Apom, and then I'm going to get a priority Aqua Jet here. And Apom's going to go down without, I think, landing a hit. Well, it landed a Fake Out on Crusher, but beyond that, it didn't get to get anything else in. So, it brings in Chinchou. I go for Bambi. I was thinking about switching into Calross, but then I was like, well, maybe it's going to predict the switch and go for a Surf or something. So I switched into Bambi, and they went into Thunderbolt. It didn't do a whole lot to Bambi either, so that was fine. Then I switched into Calross to tank the Thunder Wave there. Go for the Earthquake on the Chinchou, but they switch into their Ghastly. So I bring in Simba to be immune to the Shadow Ball, and then it gets a good Sludge Wave off, but I'm able to get the Dark Pulse off and kill the Ghastly. So Simba doing some work there. Chinchou's in. At this point, I decided to go for the Suicide Run again, get the stab. That's the word I wanted. Stab Hyper Voice off on Chinchou just to get some damage, and then I bring Tip Top in to kill it with a Fake Out. I'm gonna go for the Aqua Jet here on the Tailo. And then it's going to go for the Facade, and then I'm going to go for another Aqua Jet here. Tip Top's going to die to his Life Orb damage, but I've still got Bambi and Calross, and they're out of Pokemon, so that was a win for me. So yeah, you guys have said in the past that you like longer videos, so I'm going to throw another battle on here for you guys. You guys seem to enjoy that, so I will see you guys here in just a second. Alrighty guys, here we are with the second battle today. I was up against Truly and Truly. And so they led off with their Larvesta, I led off with Calross, got the Stealth Rocks up. Then I get him out of there when they bring in the Slowpoke and bring in Bambi. And I'm hoping that they won't switch out, and I go for the Seed Bomb. But they switch into Dwebble, which is fine, because Dwebble is Rock type and will take some damage from the Seed Bomb. So we get rid of Dwebble's Berry Juice, which is nice. It gets up the Shell Smash. And I go in with the Squirtle. I use the Fake Out to break the Sturdy, and then I'm going to come in with the Aqua Jet and take on out the rest of the Dwebble. Nice little combo there. Squirtle could be very dangerous against Dwebbles, and they're pretty common, so we may see more Squirtles on the field in the future. I'm not really sure. This Slowpoke, man, she said that she hadn't been doing Little Cut very long, and that's fine. She's got a nice little team put together here, though. And that Slowpoke is probably the most annoying one on the team. It's just got serious bulk. And at least with this team, I just didn't have really anything to mess with it. So, this Slowpoke, you'll see him keep popping up, and I'm just like, oh, great. So I switch back into Tip Top here to take an Aqua Tail. Really would have been better off leaving in Crusher, as you'll see later. But I go for the Fake Out, go for the Waterfall, just trying to do what I can. But this stupid thing's got Slack off, as he should. I mean, he's just annoying. But she did a great job playing him. She had a good Sun on him, though not perfect, as we'll see here later. I bring Calross in to get the Toxic up, just because it's got such bulk. I need some kind of free damage on it going on. So that goes pretty well, but I have to sacrifice Calross to do it for the most part. Bring Simba in. Simba's got Dark Pulse, and I figured he was obviously going to be faster, so I could probably get him in and see if that would do decent for me. Able to get the Larvesta done, and they bring in the Drifloon, which I'm not really sure what they were thinking. Again, they said they were kind of new, so that makes, you make mistakes. Yeah, Drifloon goes down. Simba takes the sucker punch, survives just barely, but enough, and is able to get the flamethrower off to take care of the Pawniard, but then die to its own life orb damage. And so then they bring in the Scraggy. Crusher's a good match for Scraggy. He can tank the Drain Punch and everything, and then give a Brick Break right back, which does very well. Come back in with the Bullet Punch to finish off the Scraggy, which works out perfectly. Oh, and then we're down to Slowpoke. So I should have. I said earlier I should have left Crusher in. I forgot that Crusher's got dry skin, so he is healed by water attacks. I've got to remember that for the future. I knew that, but it's just been a while since I battled Little Cup with this team specifically, so I just forgot. But yeah, so that's nice. I said the Slowpoke's moveset isn't perfect. It doesn't seem to have a Psychic move, so that's what forced me out before. I was worried about the Psychic move because it'd be 4 times effective against Crusher. But it didn't have one here, so it couldn't use its Aqua Tail move because it would heal me, and then it was just they were just using Toxic because they didn't want to heal me anymore. So at the end there they were kind of stalled out. They really couldn't do anything to me. So maybe use a Psychic move on Slowpoke or something, I guess. But yeah, a good little battle. I didn't even get to use Bambi to take out the Slowpoke. Ended up using the Psychic fighting Pokemon, or Poison fighting Pokemon rather. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. There's your 2 battles for the day. Let me know what you guys thought, and make sure to leave your likes and your votes for what tier you'd like to see me use tomorrow. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I've been great. No, I've been Tortimer the Gray, and you've been great. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.